In this video, we're going to look at the structures that form the thoracic cage as well as the regions of our sternum. So our thoracic cage is made up of the sternum, which is this bone here that forms in the anterior midline of the chest, the costal cartilages. Costal means rib, so the costal cartilages attach the ribs, which are these curved bones out here, to our sternum. One thing to keep in mind, costal cartilage, not coastal cartilage. Costae means rib in Latin, coastal refers to the beach. So make sure you get the spelling down correctly. Now, when we look at the sternum, this central bone here, we can see that it's divided down into three separate regions. The upper region is called the manubrium. Manus in Latin means hand. Manubrium means handle. And the reason why it's called this, anatomists thought that the sternum looked somewhat like a sword. So this would be the handle of the sword. The next region is called the body. The body would be like the blade aspect of the sword. And then down here at the tip, we have the xiphoid process. Xyphos means blade or knife in Greek. So the xiphoid process is the blade-like process because it's shaped like the tip of a blade. A couple of other structures we can see that are very important for you to know. At the top of the manubrium, we have this little notch. This is called the suprasternal notch or the jugular notch. You can actually feel this on yourself. If you touch at the base of your neck on the front, you should be able to feel a small indentation at the top of your sternum. Now, once you've found your suprasternal notch, go down a few centimeters from there, and you should feel a ridge running across your chest. That ridge is the sternal angle, and it marks where the manubrium meets the body. The sternal angle is an incredibly important clinical landmark. You must know this feature for this class. Now, there's two reasons to know it. First, the sternal angle marks where the costal cartilage number 2 attaches to the sternum. So it lets us know where rib number 2 is. Because rib number 1 is attaching underneath the clavicle here, it's really hard to feel. You essentially can't feel it on your body. So this lets us know we're at rib 2. If we need to count ribs, like we're going to cut into someone's chest cavity and do thoracic surgery, it's really important to know exactly where you're at, because if you cut too high, you can get all sorts of problems that develop. The sternal angle is also important for auscultation of heart sounds. Auscultation is just a fancy word that means listening. So what you can do, you find your suprasternal notch, come down, find your sternal angle. That tells you where rib number 2 is. Our first two listening points for the heart are in the second intercostal space, the space between ribs 2 and 3. So you find the sternal angle, you drop down on either side of the sternum into that second intercostal space to hear your heart sounds.